Hi, Leo. This is Eileen with your May 2019 Psychic Tarot card reading. And we're starting the month of May with the Five of Swords card. And Five of Swords is talking about some of you Leos might have someone around you in May that is being dishonest with you, cheating you, or trying to cheat you. For some of you, I feel like this could be a personal relationship, like a romantic relationship with someone that I feel like though, and this is a general reading, so some of these cards will resonate with some people while other cards will resonate with others. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on that person's circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. So I'm feeling like for some of you, maybe this is just one person right now, I'm not sure, or a few, that this person represents someone you've been in a kind of a romantic type relationship with. But I feel like whoever this is, you do see them for what they are. And you, at first, they were kind of putting on a good show for you earlier on in the relationship, acting like they had it together. I feel like this person was acting like they were doing better financially for themselves than they were. Kind of like maybe they had a better job or they made more money than what they, pretending, and they weren't doing quite so well. Or maybe they had maybe a nice job, but it ended and they know it was ending, but they weren't telling you that. It just feels like there's some kind of deception that way for somebody. And then for others of you, this could represent someone. I'm feeling for somebody this might be like work related, someone at work, where this is someone who's dishonest in their dealings on the job. And it's somebody you work with, and it's almost like, maybe they try to steal the credit, other people's credit, or something like that. And it's like you want to do something about it and you don't know if you should or not. That's what I'm getting for somebody. Almost like it bothers you. You don't like seeing this person getting away with these dishonest acts that they're doing. Whether or not they've taken something from you, you really feel personally offended by this. You don't like it because you know you work for everything you get and you're honest in your job and the work you do, and you don't try to go and cut corners and cheat people or pretend, try to take credit for someone else's work or whatever it is. Because that's what I'm getting. That's like you're observing somebody. This might be one person I'm tuning in for. You see this person doing this and getting away with it, and it's really making you uncomfortable. Yeah, I think you need to speak up about it. That's what I feel like if you haven't done so yet. I think maybe to that person, maybe to whoever you work for or whatever. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You got to kind of follow your own guidance on that. But it's too difficult just to stand by and keep quiet when you see something like that going on real close to where you are. That's what I'm feeling like. Um, yeah, I'm just getting different scenarios for different people. But in general, be on guard if you're entering into any kind of business transaction, maybe purchasing something, a car, a house, or whatever. Do your own research. Make sure you know what you're getting into before you sign your name or pay money for anything. Even if you're hiring someone to do some work for you, whether it's some kind of handyman or construction person or whatever, really watch, be careful. Just listen to your intuition. If you start getting bad vibes or an uncomfortable feeling under your skin, that's a red flag that you should not proceed with that situation. You should back off, wait, and find a better way. Maybe it's a different person you need to be dealing with, or a different company, a different whatever. And for romantic purposes, I do feel this is somebody that somebody does know, but you see them for what they are now. And it could be more than one of you also. That's what I'm getting. But overall, I'm feeling like whatever they've done, they've already been doing it in recent months, and now you see what they're really about because they put on such a good little facade. They came up, they made themselves look so good, like they wouldn't even need to cheat anybody because they have it all together and they have what they need. And it's been a whole different story. Next one we have is the Five of Cups. And now the cups represent the water signs Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And this is talking about some of you maybe feeling a little heartache, maybe getting your feelings hurt. For somebody, this could go hand in hand, okay, right here, because that's what I'm feeling like. Someone may have gotten their heart broken a little bit by someone who was very deceptive with them in a personal romantic relationship. And so it's really hurtful to you. It's kind of like you thought you knew this person. That's what I feel like. You thought you two were going to be together and it was going to be a good situation. And you really identified with them. And now it's like, there's this reality that you have to deal with of this relationship not being what you thought it was. I feel like for someone else, this might be some situation with someone that you might be currently involved with. This is like a different scenario here for somebody, because I'm just getting different scenarios for different people, that this person is married. Somebody's seeing someone who's married. And let me see what I'm getting here. I'm feeling like whoever it is you've been involved with, that, they were acting before like they were more in love with you and they were going to get a divorce and all that. And they're not so much doing that now. They might even be telling you right up front, I can't get a divorce. I've got too many responsibilities or whatever. To family or kids or who knows whatever it is, they kind of switched it around. Whereas earlier on, they were unhappy and they were going to split up and you were the one they wanted to be with and all that. And now it's like they almost treat you like you're some acquaintance. Like, well, what do you mean get a divorce? I can't get a divorce. It's like they just almost turned into a different person, just turning kind of cold on you now, and your feelings are hurt really bad. So that sounds specific for one person going through that right now. But and others of you might, and everybody, like I said, it's a general reading. So some of you may not even have this Five of Cups energy or even the Five of Swords. You might not be dealing with this. And this is kind of early on in May, and here we are on the 1st of May now. But also for some others of you, it might be a matter of just feeling rejected, maybe by coworkers or friends or relatives or someone you have been involved with, just feeling like extra sensitive. That's what I'm getting, being super sensitive about things. And for some of you that are just feeling you're being rejected or left out, I do feel like you're being extra sensitive at this time, that it's not as bad as you think for some of you, okay? I mean, for the one if you're seeing somebody who's married, I mean, that's not going to get you anywhere. But, or if it's the guy that's been cheating, whether it's a guy or a girl or whatever, you're better off without that person. But I'm feeling like for those of you who just really get your feelings hurt because you feel like you're being left out or rejected by people that you thought were your friends, that type of thing, or someone you thought that cared about you in a relationship, I'm feeling that you're being extra, extra sensitive, and this is going to pass. That's what it feels like. You're just having one of those bad days. To me, that's like I always equate that with a full moon. When's the full moon in May? That full moon energy can really multiply any upset feelings. Now, I don't see a full moon in sight. There's a new moon on Saturday, it looks like. But it reminds me of a full moon, the full moon energy. Like if you get upset about something, you get extra upset. It just seems way worse than it is. And that's what I'm feeling like for some of you. This is something that's going to blow over. It's going to pass. You're going to move on. But in that moment, you feel it's like it hurts real bad. But maybe the next day you wake up or 2 days later, it's kind of like you shake it off. It's like, no big deal. Yeah, I'm upset by it, but it's okay. I'm moving on. And then this is a good card to come in right after these anyway, the Strength card. This is a major arcana destiny card. And this is showing that a lot of you Leos are very strong anyway, that you're going to have a lot of inner strength and resilience. And you're going to have a like this inner calm, confident feeling inside of yourself in May. And when you're dealing with people, whether this is at work. I'm feeling this is going to help you. This is a very beneficial card here to help you if you're trying to achieve something in May. But this will help you, whoever gets their feelings hurt or gets upset or feels like they were cheated or robbed in one way or another, that this strength, you're going to get an inner calm, confident, peaceful feeling that's going to help you to overcome whatever upset you may have felt if you were having those kind of influences in your life. But on the other hand, for others of you, if you're looking to get a raise, a promotion, applying for a new job, or just wanting to have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone you've been involved with to know where is this going? Do you want to make a long-term commitment? Where do you see us being together long-term? I mean, you're going to be in a very strong position to be speaking and communicating and getting your point across. People are going to want to pay attention to you in May. They're going to listen. And not only that, you're going to be more attractive to people also, and that's going to make them want to pay attention and listen to you all the more in May. So you're going to have really strong influences to sway people toward you and in the month of May. So if you're interested in applying for a new job, this is the time to do it. If you've been trying to build up the confidence to ask for a raise or a promotion, or maybe you want to transfer to another department or another building or something of your company, this is a good time frame for you to do that, because you're going to have this good strength energy. It's a major arcana destiny card, so this is strong energy here. This is going to be helping you. And or if you want to have that heart-to-heart talk with whoever you've been involved with and they seem to not have any plans for the future, and you'd like to know, are there plans for the future, or do I need to go find someone who does want to make plans? You're going to just really make an impression on people. And it's got a good impression too. People are going to want you on their team. They're going to want you on their side. They're not going to want you to slip away. Okay, so this would be a good time for you, very auspicious time for you to, whether it's applying for a promotion, a new job, whatever it is, you're going to be persuasive. You're going to come across with this calm confidence inside of you, and people are just going to feel, just sense a lot of intelligence. And that you're very well spoken, that you're getting your point across well. I mean, people are going to like what they see and hear from you. So, next card we have is the Death card. Now, this is another major arcana destiny card. And this is telling us that for a lot of Leos in the month of May, there's going to be an ending of some phase in your life. You're transitioning. And so it's time to let go of those things, people, circumstances that are no longer serving you well. So if you've got people you've been staying associated with, that sometimes they're your friend and other times they're not, or half the time they tell you the truth and the other half they're lying about something. I mean, really, why waste your time with that? If it's somebody you got to deal with at work or in your family, then I guess then you got to deal with them the best you can. But if you have people around you who don't treat you well, who don't, treat you like they don't value your opinion or value you as a person, those relationships are not beneficial to you. So, and for some of you, it's just your way of thinking. Maybe you've been through a lot and had some tough times, and you got some kind of negative viewpoints about a lot of things now, kind of not trusting or feeling, how are things really going to get better for me after what I'm going through now or what I was going through. That's what I'm feeling for some people. That might be one person I'm tuning in for, that you got kind of a hard attitude because you've been going through stuff, difficult things, stressful things. Maybe your money's been bad. Maybe some other situations dealing with people. I'm just getting some negative thing from, I think I might be tuning in for one person. This might be a few. And so you have kind of a hard, negative attitude right now about life. Like, what's the use? It's not like you want to end your life, but you're just feeling negative, kind of like the glass is half empty. So, that's really wrong thinking. You need to really be thinking, and the typical Leo is more optimistic and outgoing and ambitious and aggressive, and they're going for their dreams and going for their goals. So you got to shake off whatever all that heavy stuff is that you've had on you, because this might be one person, it might be a few, I'm not sure. I'm just seeing it and feeling it right here. That's why I'm saying it. You really need to undergo a big change inside of yourself, whoever I'm speaking to here. But for others of you, just think about things in your life that you no longer need, that are not serving you well. Some of it could be clutter, okay? As simple as organizing things in your home, organizing your life better so you can feel more in control of your environment and your circumstances. And for others of you, it might be relationships. For some people, it might be a job you've been staying at even though you're not happy. You know, this might be that time. You've got that good strength card there. This might be the time to go ahead and like have a new beginning. It's time for a new beginning. That's what I'm kind of recreate yourself. I'm getting that fresh start. That's what this is. It's an opportunity for a fresh start. So for those of you who maybe there's a relationship ending, a marriage or a job, and it's just heaviness on you, I know it's really hard just to switch gears and all of a sudden feel light and like, okay, I'm having a new start. But you got to kind of work your way through the heaviness to get to that point. Like, okay, tomorrow morning the sun's going to be out and I'm going to make a new beginning, that type of thing. Next card we have, it's another major arcana card, the Temperance card. And Temperance is talking about balance. You see in the image there, she's got two goblets and she's kind of the liquid and the fire, I guess, transferring, kind of evening out the goblets to make it balanced. So this is all about, I don't know if that's a planet. Is that supposed to be a planet in back of her? If it is, it reminds me of it looks like an orange. This card is about, but I'm in Florida. This is the orange state here anyway. This is about maintaining balance in your life. You know, if you've been working too hard and become a workaholic, I feel like some of you have. That's what I feel like. Some of you are just working too many hours. You're putting in too much effort and time. And yes, you have to work, you have to do your job, but somehow you got to find a way of adding balance to your life, getting enough rest, getting enough recreation and personal time just to relax and do things you enjoy and, you know, hang out with your friends, family, whatever. Just do things that are more relaxing for you. I'm getting that for some people. And for others, there might be something in the way of you trying to balance things financially. I get that for somebody, something about your budget or something about almost like you're on a roller coaster with money. I'm getting for somebody. I don't know who that is. That might be specific for one person. It could be the way you make money. It could be sometime you have a lot of money coming in and then you don't have much money. It could be like sometimes people who work on commission, somebody who's in real estate, they might get a big real estate commission check, then they might not have another check for a few months or so. Or I don't know if selling cars or something like that might be similar. So I'm feeling for some of you, you might have to learn how to balance your money. Like when you have more money coming in, to keep some for the days and the weeks that you don't have much coming in. I'm getting that. That might be specific. I feel like that's more than one person. I feel like it might be a few people. So maybe some people, the way you're getting paid is not level. It's not like, you know, if you got a government job, I guess you get your same paycheck every, I don't know, 2 weeks, whatever. I've never worked for the government. Whatever, however often they get paid, it's steady, it's reliable all year long, unless they have some kind of government shutdown, I guess. But you know, so they can plan, they can budget their money and how they're going to spend everything every month. And a lot of people, though, they don't work that way. They might be working on commission or doing different part-time jobs or whatever. So I think for some of you, you need to find balance that way so you're not feeling really uncomfortable during those times that you're not having as much money coming in. Instead, kind of try to spread it out and figure out how you have to spread that and about how far so you can be comfortable. But it's just overall, it's talking about maintaining balance in different areas of your life. You got some good cards, though. You know, the Strength, the Death card, because that's new beginnings. The Temperance card, that's not a bad card. Okay, then the next card we have is the Page of Pentacles. So Pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and they relate to the areas of money, your work, your money, your prosperity. Page of Pentacles. So for some of you Leos, you're going to be getting some good news in May regarding something financial. It could be some of you have been waiting on some money to come to you. You're going to find out that money is coming, or it might just arrive. That's what I'm getting for some of you. The money just comes. I don't know if it's something that just comes in the mail or whatever, or maybe somebody had promised you some money they were going to pay you. It could be you did some work for someone and they finally bring you that money. You know, you were kind of having to wait a little while. Maybe you had to wait a little, but then they come through with the money. Or some of you might just find out, get a letter or some, information finding out about money. I'm feeling for some people, it might be a surprise. It might be some kind of money coming to you that you didn't expect, or something else of value also. It might not just be dollars. It might be something else of value that's coming your way, or that you find out is coming your way in May. Overall, I'm getting a really nice energy from this card. It feels good to me. Some of you, it might be finding out you got a job you applied for, or you applied for a promotion or whatever, and you got it, and you find out this is yours, a transfer. This could relate back to that strength card when I was saying you'd be much more influential if you're making those kind of requests in May. So now also on the more romantic level, as I mentioned, the Pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. As a person, this Page of Pentacles could relate to someone who could be one of those earth signs, or maybe they have a lot of that in their chart. Usually a page is a younger person, like in their 20s or something. And so for some of you, if you're in that younger age bracket, like in your 20s or whatever, and you're single and looking, you might meet someone new who's might start out as a friend, like an acquaintance friend kind of person, because I don't feel like they're going to be pushy. They feel a little bit shy. They're going to be attracted to you. It could be male or female also with the pages. So I mean, if you're single and you're looking, just be open and receptive, because I'm feeling for some of you, there's going to be someone who's around you that's attracted to you and wants to get acquainted. And they have more than just friendship on their mind, but they will come about it more as along friendship lines, because they don't want to be pushy and assume anything. This person's going to be quite attracted to you, and they're going to be feeling almost like you're above them in a way anyway. So they're not going to want to be too, assuming too much of anything. They might even be a little younger than you. So if you're in your 20s, maybe even early 30s. If you're not in that age bracket, then maybe that doesn't apply to you. But I feel like if you are in that age bracket, that could be somebody who could be around you. That could, at the very least, be a really nice friend to have. It could be you meet this person at work, or maybe if you're a student at school, or just maybe around your other friends that you socialize with, for that matter. But this is a nice person. They're honest, they're steady. They're going to end up doing well long term in their career. I don't feel like they're too far along in their career right now. I feel like they might just be getting started, so they might not have a big income at the moment at all. They might be kind of at the junior level, or starting out, or maybe even still in school. So but I feel like this person will be solid. And the earth signs too, they like to really have, they're materialistic, but not in a bad way. I mean, they want to have a good job, good income, good home. They like stability. They want a real solid life for themselves. So I feel like long term this person will do well for themselves, and they're very steady. They're not with one person today and somebody else tomorrow. I just feel like this would be a one-on-one person. Pretty honest. You could kind of trust them. Next card we have is the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups is talking about some of you meeting that right person in the month of May that you're supposed to meet. And I feel like this is someone from a previous lifetime that you were with, and it was a really strong love relationship. Then it's like you were best friends and you cared about each other a lot. So it was a really, really good relationship then. And you're supposed to cross paths with that person again now. I got to get a drink of water. So, and this is, again, it's a general reading, so it doesn't mean everybody So for those of you that the timing is right, because it's all about timing. Everybody's got certain things they got to get through in their life and certain relationships and experiences and all that sort of thing. I feel like if the timing is right, that you're going to meet this person. And I do feel like for those of you that the timing is right, you are free to get into a relationship. You're not still with somebody else just wanting to get out. I feel like you're free now. You may have previously been in a relationship, but you're out of it, even if you just got out of it recently. And when you meet this person, the two of you are it's just gonna just click. I mean, you can't manufacture this stuff, you know. Either it's supposed to work or it's not, and this is supposed to work. It's like the two of you are really going to just be so compatible. It's going to be like this is your twin or something, or I don't know. It's just someone that you can just really relate to, and vice versa. And it's like you both just have this understanding of each other, even early on when you're first meeting and first getting acquainted. So for some of you, you might end up, and for some of you, you might already be with this person. This person could be in your life now. And I feel like for some of you, you could be working together on something. So I don't know if some of you might meet this person at work, but others of you might have a little business with this person. Maybe you've got a business together, or you will start a business together. But I feel like you'll both be enjoying your lives. It's like you'll enjoy your work and enjoy your lives and enjoy your time with each other. Very compatible situation. And it's meant to be. You're supposed to cross paths with this person. And you know what? Even if it's not in May, this energy I'm getting, I get such a good, positive, strong energy from this card for a number of you. That person might be here in the next couple of months if it's not in the month of May. That's what I feel like. So it's just the energy is in the air for that. The next card we have is the Nine of Pentacles. I like this card here. The Nine of Pentacles is talking about a number of you Leos really being prosperous in the month of May and feeling prosperous and being very grateful for all the good that you have in your life, for all your prosperity, your home, you're going to be making your home comfortable and attractive for you to live in, where you're happy when you're in your home environment and enjoying yourself and feeling good and knowing that you have a lot to be grateful for. And really, the more you have an attitude of gratitude, the more the universe delivers more for you to be grateful for. So it's a good way to be anyway and to live your life as much as possible. But a number of you are really going to just be enjoying what you have. It's like, yeah, you know, you've worked for a while to get what you have. It's not like anything necessarily dropped into your lap. Even if it did, you're very appreciative, you know. Even if any of you did receive something out of the blue, you're very appreciative of whatever you have. You're not taking it for granted. You realize you're very fortunate and just enjoying yourselves, enjoying what you have, and enjoying your friends, family, whatever, but just feeling good and feeling prosperous. So, and I always advise people, if you're not in this place, in this frame of mind, and in this having those kind of emotions and feelings, then learn about the law of attraction and start practicing the laws of attraction where you feel it in order to attract it. It's like when you feel prosperous and feel successful and feel like you have a lot and there's plenty coming to you that's good. It's like you're really giving the universe instructions that that's your life. And then the universe responds by opening those doors and sending more good to you, even if you're not currently doing all that well. It's that frame of mind. It's not just thinking it, though. You really got to feel it. You got to have the emotions that you're prosperous, you're successful, you're happy, you have a lot of love and a lot of good things around you and plenty to be grateful for. And the more you're feeling that way, the more you're attracting those conditions. So I feel like a lot of you Leos are already practicing it, whether or not you're consciously thinking about the law of attraction. You're just living it anyway, and so you've been attracting, and that's why you're doing so well, because you've just been living that life. you have a knack for it anyway, you know, and it's just you've got that Leo confidence, and you've been doing well, and you're very pleased with your accomplishments, and you know you're going to continue to do well, and you very much enjoy all that you have. You know, you realize you have a lot, and you're very much enjoying what you have, so you're attracting more. But if you're not currently in that position, just feel it as much as you can so you can help to attract that to you. Next card we have is the Queen of Cups. And the cups do represent the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And the Queen of Cups, now she is someone who is doing well. She's very comfortable financially and maybe enjoys her home. And she's aware that she's very fortunate in a lot of ways, that she's accomplished a certain amount, or that she just gets to live well anyway, you know, from whatever means, that she has a nice, comfortable way of life and has a lot of prosperity around her. And she can sometimes be very sensitive about things, though, and kind of go inward a bit. And some of you in the month of May or by the end of May may be just embodying the traits and the feelings of the Queen of Cups. I'm feeling pregnancy for somebody. I feel like somebody's pregnant and they're just feeling a little more sensitive than usual, but not in a bad way, not in an unhappy way, more of just being more introspective, a little sensitive and being introspective, maybe a little quieter than you normally are, that sort of thing, and just overall feeling a little more sensitive. And you might be missing someone. It could be whoever your loved one is, if they're out of town or they go back and forth traveling in their work or whatever. That's what I'm getting for somebody. But for others of you, this Queen of Cups could be someone in your life in the month of May. This could be someone for a romantic situation for some of you. It could also just be someone who's going to be around you that you're close to, like a family member. That's what I'm getting for some. Might be like a, you know, sister or mother or something like that for some of you. The Queen of Cups. But I am getting pregnancy for somebody. Okay. And the last card we have is the Three of Wands. And the wands do relate to the fire signs of Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And the Three of Wands is talking about the progress that you're making in your life, in your work, your career, that you've been making progress. You're looking out over the horizon, making your plans for where you're going from here. It's like you know you're making progress, but you still feel you have a ways to go. Like you know you're on your journey, you're on your path, and you haven't fulfilled all of your dreams yet. You know you have a lot of goals, you have dreams for your future, and you're just looking out into the future for yourself, thinking about contemplating your next move. It's like, and I get a feeling of calm and confidence. It doesn't feel, I'm not getting anything fearful or too worried or anything like that. But I am getting, for some of you, you feel like you really need to improve your circumstances. Like, yes, I've made some progress, but not near as much as I want to. So I'm looking out over, you know, contemplating how I'm proceeding forward. But this is a good card because it's talking about progress, and progress is always good. So, and it's not like you're just jumping to the next situation. It's like you're really contemplating, thinking which way to go, which path to take, what is going to be the best outcome for you. And so for the time being, you might be just standing still while you're thinking about this. You might feel like, okay, I don't know if the time is right now to move forward, or if I might need to stay put and kind of research and see what's out there. There might be a better time or a better opportunity coming up. That's what I'm feeling for some of you. But overall, it's good. You're thinking, you're planning, you're looking forward, you're making your plans for your life, for your future, and what's best for you. And so that's good. Okay, now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro, Marchetti. And what I want to do now, I'm going to pick a card from the Mermaids, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins cards by Doreen Virtue. Got to get another drink of water. Okay, so let me let me shuffle that deck. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And if you have subscribed already, I thank you for your subscriptions. And be sure and check your rising and moon signs as they're coming available. I'm a little late getting them all up. It's May 1st, and I still have more. This is like the 6th one I've done. Yeah, I've still got 6 more to do. So I'm just working on them. I'm just a little late getting them all uploaded. So, but you can be checking as they come available for your rising and moon signs, and see if there is something that resonates with you in those videos. Also, feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, so magical mermaids and dolphins, what is your message for Leo for May 2019 for Leo? What's the message for Leo from May 2019? Okay, I'm going to fan these out. This is it. Okay, this one says helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. That's a good message, especially if you're looking for a job or, I don't know, a job, a transfer, or whatever, anything you're trying to get worked out for yourself. Helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. Okay, good message there. Now I'm going to shuffle the, oh, I know, the other one. Wait a minute. The Nature's Whispers. I'm moving the decks around a little bit. Okay, I'm going to pick one from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. Okay, so what's the message for Leo for May 2019? Leo, what's the message for Leo for May 2019? What's the message for Leo for May 2019? Leo. Okay. All right, one more shuffle. I'm going to fan these out. What's the message for Leo for May 2019? Okay, this one, this says Illumination. That's number 2, and I'll read it from the booklet too. This is gorgeous. There's so much detail in these cards. She's riding on a great big insect. There's a big moon and the stars. It's so gorgeous. Okay, let me look this up. Number 2. Okay. That should be easy to get to. Second one. Card number 2. Where are you? Okay. Illumination. Just as a full moon sheds its light on our world, you are being shown that there is hope and guidance for you. Have faith. Just holding on to a belief in yourself will plant the seed of manifestation in your life. You are being asked to release any worry or fear that you may be harboring. The clarity you desire is at hand. All you need is something in which to place your faith. So trust in yourself, your support, and the divine. You will be assisted in difficult times. This can also signify inspiration and new love. There is a shedding of light on hidden treasures or surprises. Oh, I like that. The whole message is nice. There is a shedding of light on hidden treasures or surprises. Very nice message there. Okay, last but not least, I'll pick one card from the Archangels cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay, Archangels, what's your message for Leo for May 2019? Leo. What is your message for Leo for May 2019? Archangels. Okay, I'm going to give it one more shuffle. I'll fan these out. Okay. This one says nurture, Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Nurture. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Well, that's a nice message. Okay, so I hope you like your reading from May, Leo, and be sure and check for your rising and moon signs. Some of them might be there now. Otherwise, keep checking back. I'll be posting more in the upcoming days. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So have a wonderful May, and thank you for watching my video.